Welcome to Trivia Clips. Tonight's battle dives into the dark corners of industrial rock, 9 Inch Nails versus Marilyn Manson. Can you distinguish their twisted lyrics, albums, and legacy? Let's begin part 1. The chaos starts now. 1. Which 9 Inch Nails song includes the line, "I wanna fuck you like an animal"? A. Closer. B. Head like a hole. C. The hand that feeds you. Have 5 seconds to answer. Correct answer. A. Closer released. In 1994, Closer became Nin's most controversial hit. It's part of the Downward Spiral, a dark concept album about self-destruction. The lyrics and video sparked censorship and outrage. MTV heavily edited the original video version. Despite its controversy, it became a fan favorite and cultural milestone. Its fusion of industrial rock and sexual aggression defined NIN's style. 2. Which song launched Marilyn Manson into global fame? A. Tourniquet. B. The Beautiful People. C. Disposable Teens. You have 5 seconds to answer. Correct answer. B. The Beautiful People, released in 1996. It was Manson's breakthrough single. The song comes from Antichrist Superstar, produced by Trent Reznor. It features a pounding rhythm and anti-establishment lyrics. Its music video introduced Manson's disturbing visual aesthetic. The track became a symbol of 1990s shock rock. It remains one of his most played and recognized songs. 3. Which 9 Inch Nails album was recorded in the house where Sharon Tate was murdered? A. With Teeth. B. Pretty Hate Machine. C. The Downward Spiral. You have 5 seconds to answer. Correct answer. C. The Downward Spiral. Trent Reznor rented the Cielo Drive house in Los Angeles. It's the same location where the Manson family killed Sharon Tate. Reznor later felt uncomfortable glorifying the place's tragic history. He set up a studio there called Le Pig. The album reflects themes of violence, decay, and psychological collapse. Many consider it a masterpiece of industrial rock. 4. What was Marilyn Manson's original band name? A. Marilyn Manson and the Spooky Kids. B. Manson Cult. C. The Beautiful People. You have 5 seconds to answer. Correct answer. A. Marilyn Manson and the Spooky Kids formed in Florida. In the early 1990s, the band had a horror-themed style. They combined glam, punk, and shock theatrics on stage. Their name combined Hollywood glamour with true crime. Trent Reznor discovered them and signed them to his label. After gaining attention, they shortened the name to just Marilyn Manson. The early shows became legendary in underground scenes. 5. Which 9 Inch Nails song was covered by Johnny Cash? A. Hurt. B. Head Like a Hole. C. Terrible Lie. You have 5 seconds to answer. Correct answer. A. Hurt Hurt was released in 1994 on the Downward Spiral. Johnny Cash's haunting 2002 cover gave the song new depth. Trent Reznor said it felt like Cash had taken the song from him. The music video is widely regarded as one of the best ever made. It added spiritual weight to an already tragic track. The song explores pain, loss, and mortality. 6. Which Marilyn Manson album draws heavily on biblical and apocalyptic imagery? A. Holy Wood. B. Eat Me, Drink Me. C. Born Villain. You have 5 seconds to answer. Correct answer. A. Holy Wood. Holy Wood was released in 2000 as a reaction to public backlash. It completed Manson's trilogy along with Antichrist Superstar and Mechanical Animals. The album critiques religion, media, and American violence. Lyrics reference scripture, martyrdom, and revolution. It marked a return to a harsher, more metal-inspired sound. The concept was deeply personal and politically charged. 7. Which of these is not a 9 Inch Nails album? A, year, zero, B, hesitation, marks, C, mechanical animals. You have 5 seconds to answer. Correct answer, C, mechanical animals. Mechanical Animals is a Marilyn Manson album from 1998. It featured a glam rock style inspired by Bowie's Ziggy Stardust. Year Zero and Hesitation Marks are both official NEN albums. Year Zero depicted a dystopian future and was part of an ARG. Hesitation Marks marked Reznor's comeback after a hiatus. Both show different sides of NEN's evolution. That's the end of part 1. Can you handle even more industrial chaos? Don't miss part 2, where we go deeper into the madness of N9 and Manson. Welcome back to Trivia Clips. If you made it through part 1, get ready. This is part 2 of 9 Inch Nails versus Marilyn Manson, and it only gets darker. 8. Which 9 Inch Nails album featured a complex alternate reality game? ARG. A. Ghosts. I. B. Year Zero C. With teeth. You have 5 seconds to answer. Correct answer. B. Year Zero released. In 2007, Year Zero came with an elaborate ARG campaign. It included secret USB drives, websites, and phone numbers. The concept album portrayed a dystopian, theocratic U.S. future. Fans uncovered storylines by solving puzzles online. It became a landmark for immersive music experiences. Reznor blurred the line between music and narrative. 9. Which Manson band member also played with 9 Inch Nails live? A. Twiggy Ramirez. B. John 5. C. Madonna. Wayne Gacy. You have 5 seconds to answer. Correct answer, A. Twiggy Ramirez. Twiggy Ramirez, aka Jordy White, played bass for both bands. He joined NN's touring lineup in 2005 during a lineup shift. His look and playing style fit NN's live presence perfectly. He later returned to Marilyn Manson before being dismissed. Twiggy was instrumental in shaping Manson's early albums. He's one of the most iconic shock rock musicians of the 90s. 10. Which Manson song was featured in The Matrix, 1999? A. Rock is Dead. B. This is the New Shit. C. Coma White. You have 5 seconds to answer. Correct answer. A. Rock is Dead. Rock is Dead played during the iconic film's early scenes. It matched the rebellious cyberpunk mood of The Matrix. The song comes from Mechanical Animals, Manson's glam era. Its chorus mocks mainstream rock while celebrating rebellion. The soundtrack helped cement the film's dark aesthetic. Manson became a pop culture lightning rod during this period. 11. Which NEN song appeared in the film Natural Born Killers? A. Hurt. B. Something I Can Never Have. C. Burn. You have 5 seconds to answer. Correct answer. C. Burn, Burn was written specifically for the movie's soundtrack. Reznor also produced the entire soundtrack album. The film, directed by Oliver Stone, critiques media and violence. Burn captures that same chaotic, aggressive energy. It blends noise, samples, and distorted vocals with brutal force. The song became a fan favorite and cult classic. 12. Which of these albums was not produced by Trent Reznor? A. Antichrist Superstar. B. Mechanical Animals. C. Born Villain. You have 5 seconds to answer. Correct answer. C. Born Villain. Reznor produced Antichrist Superstar and contributed to Mechanical Animals. However, Born Villain, 2012, was produced without him. By that time, Manson and Reznor had ended their collaboration. Born Villain marked Manson's return after a career slump. The album had a raw, garage rock feel and mixed reviews. Their creative split marked a turning point for both artists. 13. Which 9 Inch Nails song features a bass line by Josh Freese? A. Only B. The Hand That Feeds, C. Discipline. You have 5 seconds to answer. Correct answer C. Discipline. Discipline came out in 2008 as part of The Slip, released for free online. Drummer Josh Freese played multiple instruments on the track. The song has a catchy groove and minimalistic production. It reflects Reznor's move toward fan freedom and self-releasing music. The track blends digital elements with raw, repetitive riffs. It became a strong opener for the band's late 2000s era. 14. What phrase became a defining slogan among Manson fans? A. Shock rock is art. B. We are chaos. C. Antichrist superstar. You have 5 seconds to answer. Correct answer, C. Antichrist superstar. More than just an album, it became a fan identity. The phrase represented rebellion, chaos, and individualism. The 1996 album shocked America with its themes and imagery. Manson became a cultural enemy for conservatives and religious groups. Fans embraced him as an outsider hero and provocateur. To this day, it's his most iconic legacy. That's the end of part 2, and the full 14-question trivia showdown. Which of these industrial legends wins in your book? Like, comment, and follow Trivia Clips for more epic battles in rock history.